Jordan 11 cherries worth it? In this video, we're gonna figure that one out. Hey everybody, I am Actors and welcome back to the only channel on YouTube that covers in-depth videos of cars and streetwear. Today, we're kicking it back with these. The Jordan 11 Cherry Red. The Jordan 11 Cherry Red, the holiday Jordan 11s of this year. Are they great? Are they anything special? Should you get this for Christmas? That's what we're going to determine in this video. So before we get to the unboxing, be sure to like and share for that YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe. Any support would just be awesome. Now let's get into this shoe. First off, I like to start off by talking about the box. Nothing really too special about this box here. It's just a normal Jordan 11 box. Got Jordan, we got Air Jordan right on top with the red Jumpman, black background with a gray bottom. Lifting up that lid, removing that wrapping paper, and whoo! Now these are some pretty crazy shoes. Also something to note that there's already some yellowing going on with these shoes. I'm not sure you guys know of the problem with how Jordans are being kept nowadays, but yeah, it's kind of getting awful. You know, some soles are coming out already dirtied, yellowed, all this stuff, and this one is no exception. I can kind of see the bottoms of the shoe already yellowing out. Here's a closer look at the Jordan 11 Cherry. Some background information. This shoe came out this week, December 10th of 2022. Sorry for the late review, you guys. It's finals week, so I couldn't get to it when it came out, but here it is now. These things retailed for $225, which is a lot more than I expected, but inflation and everything, so it is what it is. Yeah, this is not the first time we've seen a colorway similar to this with the Jordan 11. We saw it back in 2001. I think it's called the Varsity Red Jordan 11s. And they kind of redid that style again and called it the Cherry 11. This one uses more of a cherry red rather than a varsity red. Currently, right now, if you go on StockX and search for popularity, the Jordan 11s are actually beating, see if the camera focus there, are actually beating the Panda Dunks right now for this month in sneaker sales. Which is surprising because I thought these shoes would probably get shadowed by the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. So why, and is it worth it? Well, we'll start with the styling of the sneaker, starting with the sole. Jordan 11 is the time where Jordans kind of got really techy, as I would say. More futuristic, more sporty, more tactical. You can kind of see that with the sole. So first things first, you can see that blue translucent rubber outsole, really cool. Then we had some tractional patterns right here in red on the top and some more on the bottom right here. Seeping through that translucent midsole, you can kind of see a white Jumpman with a red background, and that red background is actually done, you can see right there, in carbon fiber. So went up to the midsole of the shoe. Once again, you're going to see more of the absolute sexiness of the Jordan 11 here with the midsole. If you don't know, these things were actually designed to look like Ferraris. So anyways, you can kind of see that translucent rubber creep up from the outsole to the midsole. Right here it's pretty thin, but it gives some pretty strong bumps in the front. All the way up to the toe, you can kind of see folds up. And then above and under that translucent midsole, we have the white foam base for this midsole. Yeah, and also really nice, has some pretty cool curves on it. Coming to the uppers of the shoe, now this is why we're all here. First things first, look at this layer of patent leather on this shoe. Once again, the Jordan 11 is just simply freaking sexy. It's all nice, slick, smooth, and done in that vibrant cherry red. Whew! And look at those curves, man. Damn! I mean, this completely wraps around the whole lower half of the uppers, even the little toe box. Beyond that, we have uppers done in ballistic mesh, all white, contrasting the red really nicely. I mean, if you're a big fan of white and red shoes, this one will probably be on your list. They have these little patches on each side for the eyelets that holds the laces in place, and it just comes out and makes a really sick pattern. Pretty cool, man. And for the laces of the shoe, just comes with normal white rope braces. It didn't come with a pair of red laces or anything, just white laces. And also how they did the eyelets, it kind of loops around really nice and kind of like this elongated figure 8 style. Super cool. And while we're focusing on the middle of the shoe, let's talk about the tongue. Once again, white ballistic mesh with a Jordan logo right there with black text and a red Jumpman in the center. On the top of the tongue, there isn't no Jumpman, which is kind of interesting, but on the back, it's done in red fabric with a little tag behind there. The tag reads out quality basketball products inspired by the greatest player ever, with a cherry red Jumpman right there underneath it all. Let's give some more love to the heel of this sneaker. Once again, you can see all the gloriousness of the Jordan 11 Cherry. The translucent sole, the foam, the patent leather comes up really nice on this, but there's also white leather on this sneaker. Above the patent leather is the white leather with, on the side right here, an embroidered red Jumpman. Really nice. I really love how the Jordan 11 just comes together. Probably one of the best silhouettes ever made. Anyhow, something really cool is the Sockliner is done in all red, but the Sockliner seeps down to even towards the heel of the sneaker. As you can see, we have this little fabric place right here with also embroidered on, well, not embroidered, it's kind of like stamped on, a 2-3. That's right, those little lines right there are not random, they read out 2-3. Rounding off this shoe, interior all done in red with a red insole. Trying to show you guys, there is a white Jumpman in there. So yeah, that about rounds up the styling of the shoe. Now, how I would style the shoe, I was almost going to say similar to the Jordan 1 Chicago's, how you style those, like similar to like the Lost and Found or something like that. But I noticed that it just doesn't look right. I think when you try to go casual with this shoe, it just kind of falls, it looks out of place, I would say. As you can see in my few footage, I try to wear, you know, washed out jeans, and I think it looks a little clunky. How I would actually style this shoe is like, I'll give it more of a sporty vibe if I'm wearing this shoe. That's just me. I mean, obviously style how you want, but I think I'll wear maybe some white joggers, black joggers with this shoe, maybe a hoodie or something, maybe a nice sporty top or something. That's how I would style this shoe, because this is, once again, more of a sporty-ish shoe. Also, if you're already thinking about buying this shoe, I would go maybe true to size or size up a little bit. Jordan 11's was the time where they started to go a little bit more narrow with this shoe. So sometimes if you have wider feet, it just doesn't fit well. So you might need to size up. But me, I go true to size and it fits just fine. And then lastly, what is my final verdict for the Jordan 11 Cherries? It's an 8 out of 10 for me. Once again, I absolutely love the styling of this shoe. You know, it's not really much of mine. It's kind of simple. It's just white, red, done well. And the quality of the shoe is pretty amazing. I mean, patent leather, ballistic mesh. Can't really go wrong with it. But also hated how it came just a little bit yellow. I'm not sure that's just my pair, but I've been hearing some other people's pairs were like that too. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's still a Jordan 11. Amazing silhouette and amazing styling for this shoe. Done pretty well. Now let's talk about the future of the sneaker, where this sneaker is heading, and I think this shoe is going to go up for sure. Right now, these shoes are sold out and selling between high $200s to low $300 range, and I think in 6 months this will be mid $300s to high $300 range. So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen with shoes in the future. They'll for sure go up in value once people start to really enjoy these sneakers a lot more. And I think that's all needs to be said for this shoe. So the Jordan 11 Cherries, what'd you guys think about it? Comment down below your opinion, like and share for that YouTube algorithm, and last, and certainly not least, subscribe. I'm going to exit off with some feet footage, so let's get to it.